What's up, what's goody? It's your boy, Georgie. Today we have another guide. We're going to be talking about Geo. Geo is a sub-DPS dot applier, a real powerhouse of any team that wants him and even more so in upcoming patches. His primary is a 3-hit attack which deals 100% action damage, 100% times 2 on his second stage and 120% times 3 on his third stage, with an increase of 20, 20 and 24% respectively with each level, with a break value of 20, 20 and 60. It is connected to the target, apply Venom, 2 stacks with each stage. Now what is Venom? Venom is a dot which applies damage to enemies over time based on the stacks and based on its own attack points. The stacks will be decreased over time. The higher amount of stacks you have, the faster it depletes. At max stacks, it will hit and apply Venom Spreader. Now what is Venom Spreader? Venom Spreader is something that deals damage to the target and launches an additional attack towards enemies surrounding the target. It has action multiplier of 1200%. So when you charge up your Venom to then get the most out of your Venom, where realistically, right, you apply it and then you get to the max and then you get Venom Spreader. Hopefully that explains it enough. His secondary is a 2-stage kick where he does a leaping kick dealing 300% action damage, scaling with 60% with each level, and a kick dealing 230% damage times 3, scaling with 46% each level, with a break value of 200 and 201 respectively, each granting 2 stacks of Venom per hit. Strategy skill are a series of punches which can go on until your stamina runs out, dealing 20% action damage each hit, scaling with 4% each level, with a break value of 7 per hit. His ultimate, Serum Explosion, attacks all enemies and grants the enemy Venom. This has 4000% action damage multiplier, scaling with 800% with each level. This applies 5 stacks of Venom on hit and uses 200 tension. His chain skill, on break, applies 2 stacks of Venom on the target. Passive 1. When an enemy has a stack of Venom on them, shred their defense by 5%, scaling by 5% for each level. Passive 2. When using Serum Explosion, increase the amount of Venom granted to the enemy by 2, scaling it with 2 for each level. For combos, I suggest going for a secondary into primaries, screw all that and go all in for strategy skills. Now together with this, you have to keep in mind that, in my personal experience, using a secondary, only his first one is really good if you wanna like save time and get the most out of your break value, than using his two-part secondary because it's just longer. The Transcendence are a good utility all around. His T1 increases the duration of Venom by 50% so it lasts longer when applying it. His T3, when Venom Spreader is activated, recharges allies' attention gauge by 10, meaning he can be a great battery. His T5, when Venom Spreader hits an enemy other than the target, add 3 more stacks of Venom to them. His Venom scales off his attacks, so for his substats, the best way to go about it is either building him full utility. I suggest go for the attacker set with attack plus and support as your main substats. You can add either more HP to it or stamina for a higher window. If running DPS build, then I suggest going for more attack and crit subs on the attacker set or berserker set for that real JoJo-esque punching build. For his gem distribution, I recommend, if going for utility, of either going a 00050 setup or otherwise a 20040 for a bit more self-damage. If DPS, I recommend full points into Fighting Instincts in a 5000 setup or otherwise a 40020 setup. A great overall unit who can pack quite a punch and a good choice no matter what you do is either bosses, mobs or speedrunning. A funny setup to run with this will be using Mastery, All Out, Grinder, Sweet Cold-Blooded Man and Karma of the Pledge. You can swap out Grinder for Strike Zone to get a double value out of the strategy skill damage for critting. A team I highly recommend for this then is using Geo, Eiji and Suki for the most tension gain to get up and punching. Hopefully this has informed you enough, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao ciao!